Hey, new phone, who this? Hello everybody, it's Marialda here once again, and welcome back to another figure box. Woohoo, yes, we've got an Ami figure. We've got to open a figure. Woohoo. In case you didn't know, I've got a new phone, so who knows how the camera's going to be. It's the S22 Plus, whatever. So hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully I won't mess things up. And yeah, it's actually daylight because I'm on vacation. Figure just got here. Let's get her open. So this did come DHL, so I can't show you the top of the box because it's got the shipping label on it. So yay. Come on, let's open. Been waiting for this one for a while. Now, I do have an opinion formed on it, but we reserve our final opinions until we get the actual figure open. But yeah. Anyways, we've got Ami thank you card. We've got Amiko and Liliko in their little Halloween outfits. And never realized just how busty Liliko is compared to Amiko. But yeah, they're cuties. Look around to the back, and there is Amiko again. And put that off to the side. And then let's actually look into the box and see the Ami paper, and then we'll see who it is. Obviously, you know because you've seen the title and thumbnail. There it is. So she actually fits inside this box pretty well. Let's set this off to the side and pull her out. There we go. So of course she is wrapped in tissue paper, so let's get rid of that. And we've got who a lot of people would consider to be the best Neko. We have Coconut. Yes, from NekoPara, Coconut, the race queen version of her. Clean up a little bit. Get ready to actually unbox her, because it's just one figure in this box and we can actually unbox her. But yeah, we've got the race queen version of Coconut. She is from NekoPara. This is a 1/7 scale figure manufactured by Nekoyome. She released on September 27th of 2022. I ordered her way back on January 27th, so like 9 months ago of 2022. So I paid 16,400 yen for her at Ami brand new pre-order, which at the time of conversion was $118.49. So really not bad. I paid for her on the 1st of October. She shipped out on the 4th and got here today on the 7th. So originally when I ordered her, the exchange rate was worse for the USD. So it was $143.81 when I ordered. So I saved like 30-40 bucks. Not bad. And then DHL, they of course updated their prices and went up. But for this figure, DHL cost 5,269 yen, or $38.07. I could have got EMS for 5,220 yen, or $37.71. I think for 36 cents, I can go with a faster shipping method. So yeah. Anyways, Coconut. There is the front of her box. Maybe if I move the camera back a little bit, we can get more of the box in frame. Not really. Hey, I got a new phone. Can we zoom out? We'll see how that works, but that works. So there's the side of her box. There is the back of her box. And the other side showing the original artwork that Sayori drew to base this figure off of. Here is the top of the box. And a plain boring bottom. So, since Coconut has been out for a while and Ami was really slow, I've seen pictures, I've read comments, I've seen reviews, and I do have an opinion, like I said. Her face kind of looked off to me. I'm fine with the skin tone. A lot of people have complained about it, but just just I don't have the highest opinion of this figure, but I'm sure once I get her open and in my hands, that will change. But yeah, like I said, I always want to reserve my final judgment until I actually get the figure in my hand. But let's not delay that anymore and get this open. I really need to get back into practice of opening figures because I've got like 12 for this month if they actually come out on time. Aren't delays a wonderful thing? Oh, and she does have the side seals as well. I do have the Azuki Race Queen by Nekoyome, and she had what was I consider called leg gate, where the legs were different colors. But overall, I really like Azuki's figure, especially when she's cast off. So hopefully Coconut, my opinion, will improve. Inside of the box, nice little design, got stars and everything in there. So yay, put that off to the side. She comes with some instructions. So unlike a lot of figures, she comes pre-cast off. But so you put her on the base, you take her head and arm off, you put her coattails on, you put her apron on, you put her jacket on, put the umbrella in her hand, and then you can display her. So yeah, I may not go in that exact order because of the review I've seen, but yeah. Zoom out again. So there is Coconut in the blister packaging. And so far, looks better to the eye than she did on the reviews. Her method of attaching things is another thing I kind of don't care much for, so I may just display her cast off, even though I like her with all the accessories. But anyways, I am like way out of practice. Oh well. Let's get her open. Oh, speaking of getting her open, it just falls out. So we've got a back blister with her apron and her ribbon. And then taped inside of the blister packaging is her coat in a little baggie. But that's kind of nice. They gave it a little purple plastic form inside so it keeps its shape. I do believe it's kind of like a rubbery soft plastic. But yeah, so that's nice. I mean, might as well, since we've got this in our hands, open this up. So, we've got the little purple flower and the little white apron kind of thing. There is some like purple highlights and some wrinkling, so there's lots of shading in there. The flower should pop out of one of these sides. I think it's... Yeah, there we go. So there's a little peg that goes into the hole. And yeah, it's very flexible. Inside is purple. And not the most cleanly finished thing in the world. But, I mean, you won't ever see the inside, you'll see the outside. And then, you know, the form's hollow. This is just to keep its shape. We've got the blister for her apron. So, there is the apron part of the apron. It's got the purple stripe, couple purple bows, and a little bit of purple highlight. Back, yeah, it is what it is. It's got the little pegs. So the bows have the pegs, and it goes through the apron, and then it will peg into the ribbon part. So this is the ribbon part. Take the plastic off. And inside of the ribbon is purple. Outside is white. You got the bows. You got the waist piece, and then the little peg holes where she pegs in, the apron pegs into. And then you've got this ugly, ugly clear plastic support attachment thing, which clips onto her tail. They really could have done something different, I think. Honestly, I would have preferred a peg hole in her ass, but we'll see what it looks like when we actually get her together. And I'm also thinking right now, yeah, I complain, but honestly, I'm never going to really be spinning her around in the display, so I will never really see it. So is it really that big of a deal? But anyways, let's get Coconut open. And as I said, a lot of people, Coconut is their best Neko. To me, she's pretty high up there, but not the best. Okay, so there is no tape holding the blister together. We have her paw pad base. It's purple, obviously. It's got 3 plastic pegs. NekoWorks Nekoyome copyright. Set that down. And we shall pull out next her umbrella. Can't be a race queen without a flag or an umbrella of some sort. So this actually has some heft to it. It's kind of solid plastic. Got a nice purple bow, nice silver handle. The umbrella is folded nicely and twisted in purple. It's got a little paw print on the little band holding it together. And it's a little spiky, not sharp or anything. And there's good shading in there. And if you look from this side, you can see the insides of the umbrella is a lighter purple. And then we've got Coconut. Okay, she's fairly large. I want to just see. Okay, she does not stand on her own. She's a little bit back heavy, so you will need to use the base. There's plastic that goes under her head, so let's pop the head off. Okay, and then her arm also comes off. And I believe, yeah, everything else is firmly attached. So we'll set her down, clean up a little bit. And let's go ahead and look at her hand. So we do see a peg hole where the umbrella pegs into. Middle and ring fingers are one piece. Everything else is separated out. She's got a nice glove with a couple bows and nice ribbon holding the glove together. You can see the inside of her elbow, or outside of her elbow, and the inside has some shading on it. A nice cuff to hide the joint line. It's a sunny day. Maybe I should have brought out the lights though, because it's a little bit darker in here. Oh well. Got to give this new phone a whole experience. So there is Coconut's face. She's got her gold eye and her blue eye, and her mouth is in a little Neko shape. It's got some a red rim around it and pink tongue. No teeth showing. Looking up under the hair, I do not see any human ears, so yes, she is a cat girl through and through. She's got some floofs in her ears. Couple like mold lines on there. Oh, a couple little poofs of hair on the back of the ears. Little tiny ahoge. She's got her little race queen maid cap on. With the purple bows and the little frill. And the little strand coming across her fringe. Okay, she does have a nose. Yeah, honestly, the face, still not the biggest fan of it. I think maybe it's just because her eyes are squinted a little bit. I don't know, but it looks like the head is too tall. Or I don't know, it just seems a little off, but I can definitely live with it. She does have some rosy cheeks, so blushing just a little bit. She's got nice long hair. Lots of little extra strands. And if we turn around to the back, we do see a seam line right there. And maybe a little, no, that's just sculpting. There is some shading in her hair. The tips are nice and crisp and pointy. And she does have a little metal rod in her neck, so the neck should be a fairly secure joint, should not break on you. Then we've got her body. So she has fishnet stockings with large holes in them, and they are fabric and move around. She's got, you can tell they're stockings and go all the way to her toes because she's got cutouts in her shoes in the shape of hearts, and you can see the fishnet there. At first I thought these were like just little plastic block supports, but I'm guessing now that they're actually like platform shoes because she's got a little plastic support there. There's the holes on her feet. She is wearing some hot pants with a little purple bow right in the center there. Little frillies come out at the bottom. Purple hearts on the sides. She has some garter straps going down the sides of her legs. And she's wearing her underwear with the straps exposed going up over her hips. She's got quite the booty on her. I mean, look at that thing. But overall, bottoms look pretty good. They are quite small, but that's what you got to do to show off her straps. And it does not look like they like carved out gaps for the straps. They kind of stick out a little bit, which is good touch. She has a very well-defined belly. Got the belly button, you've got the belly line, you've got ab lines, you've got the hip lines. There she is from the side. You can see some more sculpting where her shoulder muscles meet the flanks. She has pretty large, kind of torpedo-ish boobs. You can really tell from the side, really. Showing off quite a bit of underboob. Very small top, just a couple, honestly, like a handkerchief. She is a little bit perky, but nothing showing, and you can't really cast that part off. If we look at from the top, there is a little gap, but up towards the actual chest, it is welded. Looking from the bottom, yes, you can see the gap again, and it does go all the way. No, it doesn't go all the way through. At least it doesn't look like it. But anyways, a couple bows in between the boobs. Got the black strap going all the way around her back. Again, her back is sculpted very nicely. Nice spine line, nice shoulder blades. Got a couple butt dimples. You've got her long Maine Coon tail coming out. It's got some tufts of fur sticking out. And it's quite fluffy. And on its arm, you got the little armband hiding the joint line. And she's kind of got her hand almost in the like Nekopaw pose. Good clavicle and, you know, divots where her neck goes in. She's got her silver bell with a purple bow. So yay. Let's go ahead and we'll put her together cast off as she came. So the joint is actually pretty easy to put in. It's not very tight. If we look from the top, there is a bit of a gap there, but it's hidden normally by the little tuft of cloth or whatever of the ribbon. We'll put her on the base. Okay, so initially her one leg does not want to go onto the peg, so we do have to spread her legs a bit. Apply some downward force. Pull her a little closer. Put her head on. Okay, so there is Coconut as she comes in the box. Yeah, she does have a little bit of a downward gaze, so you don't want to put her on a low shelf if you want to see her face. Let me see. Turn on. Yeah, I'll have to watch this because it does just seem a little washed out, but anyways, we'll do a spin around of her like this. So, I mean, she looks good. People have complained about her skin tone because Coconut is a tan Neko, and they're saying that her flesh is like too white. So I can kind of see that. It actually looks like flesh. It's not like the white a lot of these figures have. So she is tanned, just not as tanned as people assume she should be. But yeah, looks pretty good. When I look at her from a little bit above, though, her face looks better than when I'm looking at it straight on. So maybe that's the angle that you're supposed to be looking at, like a little above her. So yay. Now that we've got that spin around done, let's take her head off again. And take her arm off. So you're supposed to put the ribbon on first, but from what I've seen, putting the jacket on first works better. So you put her bent arm through the hole, and you fiddle with it until you can kind of get her elbow through. Then you wrap it around her back. And then you get her other shoulder through. And then you pull and you get the little peg in the hole. So this is a very tight fit. You may potentially need a hairdryer to make the coat a little bit softer. Some people have said they couldn't even get the peg clipped. So this served its purpose on it for my figure. Now if we spin her around, and let's tilt the camera a bit. So the ribbon goes around her waist, and then it kind of rests on her tail, and then you spin it around, and you put the apron on, getting the pegs into the peg holes. So that actually went on fairly well. You will see gaps, and at least on mine, her belly button is showing just a little bit. Before I put her arm on, let's see if we can get that peg into the hole. It is keyed. Maybe something you really should wait to do until it actually... Yeah, we'll put her arm on, and then we'll put the umbrella into the hand. Come on. You went in so easy earlier. The ribbon's applying a little bit of outward force, so it makes it a tight fit. And it is kind of touching her arm, so there is strong potential for paint transfer. Now, let's see if we can get the umbrella into her hand. Okay. So it went in. I don't think it's a secure connection, but because it's applying pressure between, downward pressure from the hand and then from the base, it is fairly secure. And then I've just got the tip of the umbrella between the paw pad and the toe pad. Go ahead. Well, I've totally messed up my stand. This is so unprofessional of me. Why do you guys even pay me for this? Oh, wait, you don't. Anyways, we'll put her head back on now. And there is Coconut all assembled, fully clothed. So I do like how the ribbon flies out in the back. I just don't like that stupid plastic support. But as I said, displaying her, you're never going to see it. So maybe it's not so bad. So let's go ahead and spin her around. And then we'll do a couple close-ups and we'll go ahead and end this. So, yeah, I still have my couple little gripes and quibbles about her. But as I suspected, now that I have her in my hands and actually can see her myself instead of on someone else's camera, yeah, I'm happy with her. She is a very popular cat girl for a very good reason. Coconut is very beautiful. She's got a very mature, sexy adult body, even though she is one of the younger cat girls. Of the Race Queen line, though, I do feel she is a little bit out of place, IMO. Just the outfit, but it's Coconut, that's how she dresses, so I guess it makes sense. So, it's up to you if you like this figure or not. I'm happy with her now. I'm not going to complain anymore. So yeah, this is the Race Queen version of Coconut. She is from NekoPara. She is a 1/7 scale figure manufactured by Nekoyome. Coconut released on September 27th of 2022. And I pre-ordered her at AmiAmi and paid 16,400 yen, which at the time of conversion of payment, that was $118.49. So, yay. DHL shipping was not horrible to the US. It was $38.07. So, not bad. Anyways, I said I would do a couple close-ups. So there is Coconut's face. And the boobs, the reason a lot of people will buy her. And her belly. And her legs. Oh, she's got her name tag on her stocking, which says Coconut. Her feet. And the floof. Another reason a lot of people will buy her. Nice mane of hair on her. And her umbrella. So yeah, that is Coconut. Put the camera away and we shall finally close this off fully. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed Coconut. I'm happy with her. As I said earlier, I have quite a few figures that are supposed to be coming. There is one in the mail right now. So yeah, I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.